I would have been around 9 at the time. My dad brought home this movie. I knew about it mostly through pop culture osmosis and the toy aisle at Walmart. Iron Man. At that age, I still mostly watched cartoons and kid shows. Occasionally, my parents tried to break me out of that bubble with films such as the Raimi Spider-Man films and Jackson's King Kong remake, but ultimately they scared me too much for me to enjoy at the time. But it was a cool-looking superhero film, and the suit probably reminded me of Power Rangers, so I sat down on the ratty brown carpet to watch the film, and I had no idea what the film would do to me. Everything was fairly normal to start, and then Obadiah Stane tore the arc reactor out of Tony Stark's chest. This, in and of itself, had little effect on me. Even at 9, I knew Obadiah was the bad guy, but what came next changed my life. As I sat on the floor, my chin in my hands, watching Tony drag himself towards his workshop, I noticed something. Tony was getting paler. This may seem like an innocuous detail, but it fascinated me. I was old enough to know movies weren't real, but I always pictured them more like plays, with all effects being done in camera. So to see Tony crawling around like that, to see his face lose color, veins pop, his eyes darken as the scene progressed, I just didn't understand it, so I did what any child does. I asked my mom how they did that, and she explained the concept of cutting a scene and changing things, and my eyes opened. Little by little, I became more interested in filmmaking. I found my mom's camera and started making stop-motion movies, and it was because of this movie. It's because of Iron Man I bought a $1,000 camera. It's because of Iron Man I spent $3,000 on camera gear and started a freelance videography side gig. Wolfsbane, laser focused, all of that is because of Iron Man. And when I doubt what I can do, I just look at that spine of the DVD jutting out on my shelf, and I think, if a little film no one gave a shit about could change the world of Hollywood as we know it, maybe the nobody from Colorado can contribute something to the cinematic universe as a whole.